Well, good afternoon. This is Monday Football, the regular football dose that we give you every Monday at 1:30 p.m. Today we are doing a show with a difference. I'm coming to you live from Stamford Bridge. Those who know Stamford Bridge, it's in West London, and this is where the game of the Champions League will be on tomorrow. Chelsea versus Real Madrid. That is what has brought me to London for this time. And it's an interesting game because Chelsea are 2 goals behind. They were beaten 2-0 at the Santiago Bernabeu. And they'll be taking on Real Madrid tomorrow. They need 3 clear goals to advance to the semi-finals. Well, it's very interesting because more than 24 hours before the game, and the Fulham Street, this is what we call the Fulham Street, right in front of Chelsea, is a beehive of activity. You can't believe it. Journalists from across the world, fans from Madrid are already here, fans from Chelsea, everyone is looking for a ticket.
And that's Mike, right here from Citizen TV studios. We bring you Monday Football in style. Good afternoon. This is Monday Football. And of course, we've got lots lined up for you. Of course, you've seen Mike in Stamford Bridge. We have UCL, of course. We have Bundesliga, the way we do it. And of course, we have fans in studio. But before then, I'm going to introduce my co-host today is Ayub. Good afternoon, Ayub.
Well, Meg, good afternoon and good morning to Mike, who is in West London in the United Kingdom, where Chelsea will be seeking to overturn the results at the Santiago Bernabeu. And the Spanish Galacticos will be the visitors to the United Kingdom, where they'll be seeking to extend the advantage, which was a 2-0 win at the Santiago Bernabeu. With us in the studio, also a team of football fans in the UK, including Manchester United, Arsenal, Chelsea, City, all who are here to give us their account of how the results unfolded yesterday, including the puncture at the Olympic Stadium. Arsenal, we unfortunately couldn't get the important 3 points. Then City have the advantage with a game in hand ahead of the 26th of April head-to-head at the City of Manchester Stadium between the Gunners and the Citizens. Also in the studio with us, DJ TJ, the drone is here. He will be keeping you entertained throughout this session, and as well as Lukman, who is here to give us the latest from the Bundesliga in the German domestic league, where he will be focusing on the matches that is between Stuttgart and Borussia Dortmund, Bayern and Hoffenheim. He will be here to give us a live link also from the United Kingdom. And within the course of this broadcast, we'll be linking up with Mike again, who is in West London. For now, though, back to you, Meg, for the sponsorship segment.
Yeah, of course. Remember, we are refreshed by Predator. Predator is an energy drink. After a long day in the evening, you can take this drink in the morning just to start a day. Predator is the energy drink for you. And we say here right in studio, keep it Predator energy drinks. Now, taking you to FKF, our story for the day, we are starting with Gor Mahia versus Postal Rangers, where Gor Mahia quest the win the FKF Premier League for the first time in 3 seasons, suffered a dent as they blew a 2-goal lead to draw 2-2 against Postal Rangers. Postal scored the equalizer in spotted time. Let's have a look at that story.
Fully deserved, you know, to get a point today. Like, it's a very, I think if anything, it's a bit of a gutting way to lose it. An own goal at the end, you know, coming off the post and going back in off Gad's back. You know, you can't blame him for that. You know, he's full extension. I think he might have even got a little touch to make the initial save off the goal post, to put it onto the post. So he's done great initially, and just incredibly, for him personally, incredibly unlucky. But I thought overall we were well below our level, you know.
One, I would like to say this is Gor Mahia, and when I see Gor Mahia, I think it gives me a very big appetite because it's a big team. We respect them, but that respect in the field of play, I think it's not something that we do care so much about it, because the most important thing, like in today's game.
And from the former champions to the defending champions, the Brewers Tusker FC cut the lead at the top of the Kenya Premier League standings after a hard-fought 1-0 win over the Makaraos, or the Kenya Police. Tusker 2 points behind Gor Mahia and have a game in hand.
There's a strong character of a big team, rise to the occasion to a big game. So I'm happy with my players. They are growing stronger and stronger, and the Police, they have quality players. I think I can congratulate the management of Police for assembling very, very sounding, strong team and quality players and experience.
We still stick to FKF now, talking about the Leopards, where ugly scenes marred the FKF Premier League match between Kakamega Homeboys and AFC Leopards at the Bukungu Stadium, with the match abandoned before halftime. The home side Homeboys took the lead in the 23rd minute in a match they dominated. AFC Leopards fan invaded the pitch in anger, accusing the referee of bias. The chaotic scene of Bukungu Stadium forced police to lob tear gas canisters to disappear the rowdy fans.
And to the troubled waters for the Sharks, away from the ugly scenes at the Bukungu Stadium, where Coach William Muluya is a troubled man following 3 consecutive losses in the Kenya Premier League. The Sharks lost 1-0 away to Ulinzi Stars, the men from the Barracks, in a match that they could have otherwise won very easily.
Timu ya Kariobangi Sharks anatafuta kuchezea Tyson Otieno, hajui aanzie wapi. Anainua nzuri kwake, ngeuka vizuri. Collins Bichobanda namna gani? Nafasi ile! Anakuwa kwenye namna gani? Binaswa, Mshiri bado. Anaambia nyanyuka wewe. Wanaendelea. Namna gani? Anakula nyekundu. Mshiri Boniface. Idadi inazidi kuongezeka. Kwa hivyo wale wanawakashifu sijui wanasema nini. Hii si hasi ni wengi hawa. Ni wengi. Kumbuka wanapeana zawadi kila baada.
We now take you to Coast, where National Super League leaders Shabana FC were hammered in Mombasa, crashing a 3-1 defeat at the hands of SS Assad at the Mabarak Stadium. In Kisumu, Darajani Gogo were hammered 3-0 by host Kisumu All-Stars, who scored twice in the second half.
Today's match has been one of the toughest matches. The team is really good tactically. But again, my boys did their best according to the instruction. Because it's a team that we played with them 2 weeks ago. I saw the way they play. so hard to counter them.
Na game imekuwa poa. Chances tumepata au pia wamepata. Though to God blessing utilize chances zetu. Na I hope to coming matches tunaweza endelea vizuri na game inaweza tu kwa side yetu.
And to the other matches in the match played at the Ildamat Stadium in the county of Kajiado, where the Kajiado FC Football Club were unlucky once again after dropping points at home following a 1-1 draw against Migori Youth at the National Super League match, which was played at the Ildamat Stadium in Kajiado County. The FC from Kajiado scored inside 2 minutes of the match before Migori equalized just before the half-time break.
Great. That's all we had lined up for you in terms of FKF Premier League. But we're going to discuss about the Premier League. Na watu wengi hapa kwa studio. Mnaonaje hii imeenda na Gor ama? Ni ya Tusker?
With the mic, yeah.
Mpatie mic aniambie kwa nini anafikiria ni ya Tusker. Mpatie mic aniambie kwa nini. First introduce yourself alafu niambie kwa nini unafikiria.
Naona ni mtu wa Arsenal bado tuko na hopes.
Mimi ni mtu wa Arsenal, EPL, but locally mimi ni fan wa Tusker. Kwa majina naitwa Jangwa Kavu, jina ya mtandao. And Tusker wako na uzoefu. Hiyo game inaandwa konayo ndio inawa crown champions. Once wamekalia pale juu ya meza, hakuna vile Gor itakuja kwa top all from the top. Same way pande ya IPL ishaenda.
Ni nani?
Arsenal. Sasa
umetuongo tupu bwana.
Sasa anatuchanganya sasa.
Hata mimi nime give up.
Okay, ukiangalia hiyo FKF for sure. Sorry, you were about to say something before I interrupt you.
Okay.
Introduce yourself alafu tuambie unafikiriaje historia ya FKF. Tusiende Premier League kwanza, tusiende bado tuko mbali.
Yes, kwa majina naitwa Lieutenant James. Mimi ni fan wa Kenya Police hapa Kenya. Ilienda hivyo venye ilienda jana, lakini we hope for the best to the next game. But hapo kwa Gor bado ni mapema ku decide. We have so many games. I think sasa tuko game week 25 hapo hivyo. So game ni mingi bado. There's still chance. Hata kuna teams kadhaa pale. Yeah, so bado hatuwezi amua for now.
Wapi msewa Gor gini wasekao?
Unajua ni fani mtu wa Police ana support Gor ishinde ligi.
Ana support?
Sad Gor. Ni fan wa Police.
Lakini game yenu jana iliwapatia kahope kidogo, si ndio?
Ya Makarao. Haya, patia mic mrembo wa Maniu tumsikie.
Hello.
Hi.
Kwa majina ni Masi Marshall, EPL, I support Manchester United as you see. Hapa Kenya mimi ni mtu wa Gor. Ya vile tu Luton amesema hatuwezi judge ligi by size. There are still more games to go, but tunaamini sisi kama Gor fans ikikombe ni yetu. We've been there before na saizi bado tuko.
Serikali lazima ishinde.
Kabisa. We are the Green Army.
Sawa sawa.
Yeah.
Hi everyone. Colin Salasia, Team Blue. That is AFC Leopards. So far Gor bado kuna kibarua.
FC Leopards mlifanya nini? What went
okay,
wrong?
Of course, professionally and sportsmanship it was wrong, but the concerns fans raised were realistic. Only that the injury to me to argue their point out was the wrong one, invading the pitch. But of course, I didn't manage to attend the match. But for of course friends who are there, and my branch by the Kayole branch FC, who managed to attend, there is some questions. Like the one that made them now get into the field was when the keeper held Alishika Mpira 18 box and the referee was like, play on. Well, that's a foul.
But that is not allowed under FIFA regulations.
Yeah, that's why I said the action they used to raise their concerns was wrong. But in reality, we had unprofessionalism in terms of refereeing the games. And it's not the first time.
And there are mechanisms to address that particular problem in terms of refereeing problem.
Yeah, of course there are. But you know, now when it comes to fans, and so with now also with our infrastructure in terms of the stadium, they are not that kind of secure. In case of there's a rampage, there's no way that you can secure the fans from invading the pitch. I think it's also supposed to be addressed by the government in terms of stadiums construction.
And the standards, basically it's talking to the standards and what needs to be done in terms of the infrastructure.
Absolutely.
And the stadium to forestall such scenarios.
Absolutely.
Umeona Bundesliga watu wanafungia mpaka neti ndio mtu asiingie kwa uwanja. That's what normally happens in major even European stadiums.
Lukman atapeleka kwa Bundesliga later. DJ wetu wako na mic.
Yeah, anayo.
DJ, talk to us. Una support team gani FKF? Na Premier League ama una team?
Manze mimi si mtu wa games. Football zero. But najua Gor Mahia ndio wanoma.
Oh really?
Hivyo ndo unajua?
Hivyo ndio najua.
Unajua hii Tusker iko na win and they have a game in hand.
Wow.
And they are the defending champions.
So sasa hii vile wamesema ukweli we can't really